What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another X-Ville Adventures. I'm Pac-Man.
And Jessica.
And we are back at the Kentucky Fair and Expo Center just a week after the Kentucky State Fair, because in the West Wing behind us, they are doing the Kentucky Flea Market for Labor Day weekend. And how quickly they have cleaned up the fair already with just a week. And of course, the fairgrounds is also home to Kentucky Kingdom, and it's Labor Day. Look at that line. We're not going to be going in there today. And the Kentucky Flea Market is here in the West Wing. This is the building where the animals were for the fair. And just like the fair, face masks are required. And parking is $10, but you get $5 cash back if you buy anything here at the flea market. Or if you're like us and you have Kentucky Kingdom passes, you get free parking anyway. And they do have a table here for future flea markets. The next one is in December. This is the same shot I took of the West Wing when the cows were in here. And the flea market here has over 1,000 booths. We're not going to show you every single booth, but if I come across something really cool, we'll let you know. And this is one of the first booths that caught my eye, a bunch of Lego minifigs. And there is a lot of different toys and comic booths as well. This one's Elite Toys. And I did come over here to this booth because they had a lot of different Happy Meal toys from my childhood. So we ended up buying a few.
Just a few.
And tons of comic books. And there's a lot of the same booths that were at the fair. This is the leather booth where I told you I get my wallets from. And this booth is a Louisville favorite in the collector community, Pop's Comics. They usually have pretty decent prices, so go ahead and give them some support. Lots of good stuff over here. And we did buy some signs from here. When you come to the flea market, come on the last day, you might get better deals, because a lot of these people don't want to pack up all their stuff and take it home. So we've gotten a bunch of good deals today so far. And at this booth, they have some potions, and they actually look really cool. Unfortunately, we don't have very much extra money right now, so we did grab a business card because we're going to get some of those. And this is the same fudge that they have at the state fair. We didn't get none last time, so I think we're going to get some fudge this time.
Yep.
And this guy's got a lot of cool posters, but they're just too big. I don't know where I would put them. And this is the room that we showed you where the pigs were during the fair, but today it's holding a lot of antiques and stuff compared to the other room we were just in. So like this is a lot of like old classic stuff, and we did find some cool stuff in here, so we're going to show you what we've seen. And this booth here has a lot of glass antique stuff, but here at the end they have something really cool. An original drawing by Stan Lee. There's his signature right there. And not only is there that one, but there's one of Iron Man as well. Also signed by Stan Lee. I don't know how much the Iron Man one is, but the Cap one is $650. But that's not the only cool thing here. That is a check signed by Walt Disney. And fun fact, the picture of Walt there was the last picture Walt took with Mickey in front of the castle. I really wish I had $4,800 because that is like the coolest thing ever, to have Walt Disney's autograph on a check. We both got chills looking at that. And this booth here is cool not only for the Oriole bike, but also because this is an original Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey circus flyer for July 12th. I don't know what year it's for. They're asking $50. So we just discovered that it's 1928. So that's really awesome. I got the man's card, so I might have to go pick that up one day. And there's a lot of cool lunch boxes over here as well. And my dad would really love this Gunsmoke one. And that gentleman has a store in Scottsburg, so we might actually have to take a trip out there just to check it out. Seems like he's got a lot of cool antique posters and stuff. A lot of Ringling Brothers and circus theme, and that's right up my alley. Here's another relic not people would ever remember, but Louisville, Kentucky's Fontaine Ferry Park. They want $60 for this flag. I wish I had the $60. And if you're into rocks and crystals, there's a booth here for you too, which I am, and this stuff is really cool to me. And there's a lot of old glasses here, which we keep being drawn back to. Wow, 1976 Batmobile. Some tickets from the 1800s. Some really old Donald Duck trains. Anybody else used to have a TV tray like that? This one has E.T. on it. All right, guys, so we are back home now. I know it was a quick change from being at the hall there to being home, but I think we're done walking around for the day. We did see a lot of cool stuff though, so we'll have to go back in December and see if those things are still there. And maybe one day get that Walt Disney check and that Stan Lee picture, because those are really cool. I'd also like to go check out that place in Scottsburg to find some more Ringling Brother posters. If you guys know anywhere I can find stuff like that, let me know down in the comments. But before we leave, we wanted to show you guys what we got while we were there. And one of the booths we stopped at was for those 10 metal posters. So she picked that one and I picked that one. They were originally $5.50 each, but the guy there said pick any you want for $5. So we ended up picking out 2. And one of the first ones we picked was this one here. And this is Roadrunner and Wiley. And that's her favorite Looney Tunes. Well, we picked that up because I saw this one. And obviously, I'm a huge Sylvester fan, if you guys know me. And I don't know if you guys remember early in the video, we saw a bunch of Happy Meal toys. And this is the one that caught my eye. Roger Rabbit and Benny, the cab. So here's another toy that we got from that booth, and it's from 1996 Space Jam, and of course Sylvester. Had to get him. And then we saw a bunch of others. We found Wacko here from the Animaniacs, and he sits like this on the tricycle. And then we found a couple others in a bin, which I'm glad we did. And the only reason why we bought these is because now we have all 3. There's Dot with her ice cream truck, bike, and Yakko, which Yakko comes with the police officer from Animaniacs, the security guard who watches after the Warner Brother lot. That's who that is. But we had a lot of fun at the Kentucky Flea Market, so hopefully you guys can go out and see some cool stuff for yourself. Let me know if you guys go to the Kentucky Flea Market, or if you even have a booth there. We'd love to come check out your stuff and see what kind of antiques and stuff you guys have. But until next time, kick it X-Ville style. We love you all. Pac-Man out.